Well, hello there, YouTube, again, and welcome back to another episode. It was a bad introduction. I messed it up. I'm sorry. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another exciting episode on Daily Life. I am the star of the show, Tom Johnson. And my hair has been getting worse as the week has been going on, and that's alright. Today's topic is littering. Now, all you litter bugs out there, you better listen to me. Because it's an important thing. Now, it is my contention that everybody has littered at some point in their lives. Everybody accidentally or on purpose litters, and it's morally wrong. And you know, I guess it's wrong for the environment. But my primary I'm having trouble speaking today. My primary problem with littering is that it lessens the value of our shared public spaces. I wish people wouldn't do it. It's illegal. It's immoral. And it's dumb. Now, if you accidentally drop, there's a difference between like accidentally dropping a candy wrapper and it blows away in the wind. That happens to everybody. Nothing wrong with that. It happens every day. There is a problem with like taking your garbage and just dumping it on the side of a road, like a big garbage bag. I'm talking a big garbage bag. Camera angle isn't that wide. A big garbage bag. If I go back, you can. That's a big garbage bag. So, don't do that. Now, the worst place in the world that you can litter is on the beach. You're going to say why. I'm going to tell you why. The reason why is because people walk barefoot on the beach. And if you litter stuff, especially if it has glass or stuff, or things like, you know, glass, sharp, jagged edges of plastic, people could step on that and hurt themselves. So not only are you making the public space less beautiful for people, you're endangering a person's health and well-being. That is not right. You're not allowed to do that. Now, littering used to be a common thing. They have a World Wildlife commercial, I remember, that was on TV a while ago, about how things change. And it really did show you how things had changed. And one of the things that had changed was there was a car that was speeding along, zipping along the highway. The mother was holding the baby in her arms, because that used to be a perfectly acceptable means of transporting a baby, just holding it on your lap. Now, of course, you've got to get a car seat, and they won't even let you leave a hospital anymore unless you have a car seat that's properly installed. You know, I was transported home in my mother's arms. A lot of babies my age were. Car seats were not a thing. I mean, I can remember seatbelts. This is a car safety thing, and I don't, you know, whatever. Seatbelts in cars are a pretty recent phenomenon. When I was a little kid, nobody wore seatbelts. I can remember going on trips when I would take naps in the back seat of our minivan. If you come from a family that had a 3-row minivan, people, you know, I used to, and you would lie down and take a nap. And I'm pretty sure my dad actually got stopped by the police for like a routine, like a ride check, maybe, I don't know. No, and he was my dad's a great driver, and he never got stopped when I was a little kid. It was a ride program or a routine police check. And this happened all the time, and there would be kids sleeping in the back with no seatbelt on. And that was perfectly all right. Seatbelts really didn't become a major thing until the turn of the century. It wasn't until around 2000 people actually started to wear seatbelts. Now, how does this relate to littering, you may ask? It doesn't, so I'm going to get back on that. The point of this little tangent about seatbelts is that after you see this shot on the commercial of children who are not wearing seatbelts and who are bouncing around in the back while their little newborn sibling is in his mom's arms. The dad takes a bag of garbage and just does one of these, chucks it at the back. Almost clips off one of his own children in the process, by the way. and then you see the bag rolling around. Then the commercial cuts to a thing of, because workplaces have changed. You know, not many men have secretaries anymore at their work. Women are equals at work now. But in this commercial, it was clearly, you never saw faces, but it was clearly a woman who was subordinate to a man, bringing him a glass of liquor. Looked like whiskey, could have been rum, I don't know. And then the guy took, the man took the liquor, and then he patted his secretary on her ass. And that used to be a perfectly acceptable thing to do. The commercial then cuts to a picture of a woman, or a man, I don't remember which gender, holding one of those mirrors like this, suntanning her face and upper body. None of these things are regularly done anymore because society has deemed them to be bad for you. It is not good to litter. It is not good to have gender inequality in the workplace, and it is not good to tan. Now, I still tan, but I don't use one of those things that enhances. Oh, the other thing that it showed was a doctor's office, pregnant woman, and her doctor was lighting a cigarette. So there you go. Trying to find that commercial, but I am not able to find that commercial. I would post the link. Just give me a minute here. No, I can't find it. But littering, and so littering is bad. The point of this whole show is to not do it. It degrades the quality of life for your fellow citizens. You know what the most commonly littered thing is? Now that I'm back on topic here. Most commonly littered item is a cigarette butt. I have nothing against smokers. I do have something against smokers who throw their cigarette butts on the ground. It is disgusting. You should stop doing it. They have the things, the butt out things. Use them. They put them there for a reason. When you're walking into a building, don't just chuck your cigarette in a sewer or on the ground or in a homeless person's cup of coffee. Put it in the butt out stop thing. I just found that commercial. Another thing the commercial has is, well anyway, I'll post it, you can look at it. It's a boy getting his hands smacked with a ruler. They used to do that in schools. Don't condone that practice, it was wrong. Used to be done all the time. Tomorrow as we close out the week, it's Valentine's Day. Gonna be kind of a depressing show. I'm sorry, I don't like Valentine's Day. That's all I have to say. I'm Tom Johnson for The Daily Life. We'll see you back tomorrow. And remember that next week's a break week.